Hello everybody and welcome. It's a Sunday, it's New Who's On. I am very sorry I am late, but unfortunately I have been dealing with a little bit of drama, the usual bull, but we're not going to get into it, and I really amn't going to get into it on this stream. I said what I had to say yesterday, and I'm going to leave it at that, but I am sorry I'm late. It has all taken its toll on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but we go on, we do what we do here. If you haven't checked out my latest Doctor Who video last night, I was actually sitting here after the stream, and I was contacted, and then I was obviously given the news. So if you have checked it out, let me know what you think. 3 disclaimers in the video. I obviously mentioned it throughout the video that it's all rumor and speculation, and you still have people that don't understand. So you know what? I kind of quit on trying to explain to people that it's rumor and speculation. The disclaimers are there. If they don't get it, that's their problem, not mine. And I'm not going to be getting upset over someone who doesn't understand that. And it's as simple as that. Now, I don't know if my guests are coming on, because one is very sad because his team didn't play well. And I know he wasn't supposed to come on, but because I'm late, he might come on. And I don't know if my other panelist is coming on. So what I'll do is I'll send them their emails, and we'll see if they pop on. I won't mention out live who they are, just in case they have decided that they're just going to be in the chat. I'll just send them privately there. So we'll send that one there. We'll see if they come on. Yeah, I'm just having my first cup of coffee of the day, believe it or not. So I'm making a coffee as well. So just bear with me. Well, I'm not making it now. I'm actually sending emails now, but I'm going to have to put the water in on top of my coffee. Right. So I've sent the emails. So if they're coming on, they're coming on. I know I'm late, so I'm not expecting them to come on. If not, I'll do it by myself. It doesn't make a difference. I know I'm late myself, so it's my fault. But now it looks like we have one person in the chat that's going to join us. So that's in the studio that's going to join us. So that's good news. Let's give a few shout outs anyway while we're waiting. And if people could do me a favor, especially the mods in the chat, you'll probably have our work cut out for you tonight. You probably will. If you do, you know what action to take. Nobody in the chat respond either, please. That's what they want. And as for responding to these idiots today, I won't be responding, for the simple fact of the matter is that's what they want. They want me to go crazy. They want me to lose it, and I'm not going to. I said what I had to say yesterday. So let them store it up if they want to. People will see that they're the ones that continue to store it up, not me anyway. So, it doesn't make a difference. They can say whatever they want, and to their support. At the end of the day, you guys are all here with me now tonight. So that's what matters. We got Daniel in the chat, Enigmatic Joker. We got James as well, PD Rich. As I said, I have sent emails to you guys who do be normally on the panel. So if you want to come on, hail Queen Charlotte. Undercover Trooper is here. We've got Lee Halford. We've also got Chris Persia, Problem Being, Chuck. is here as well. Welcome. And that's everybody. As I said, mods, you might have used our work cut out for you tonight, so just keep an eye, please. Anybody starts at and you know what to do, just remove them straight away. No song and dance, just remove them. Okay, let's see. I've got a little private chat, so let's see. Yeah. All right, that's fair enough, Mr. Rich. That's great. Well, we'll get this show on the road. It'll be over before then anyway, so we'll be fine. Right, let's bring on our guests so we can actually. I better put the PlayStation on first. Hold on. That would be a very good idea, wouldn't it? Like I'd have to put the PlayStation on for me to watch the bloody episode. There you go. She has the volume down and all for me. She's a legend. She knows what to do. She knows what to do. Right. Right, we've got Gregory also in the chat. Jamie Tipton 1 is in the chat. Welcome. Right, let's bring on our guests. He's come all the way from Scarrow. I think you all know who it is by now. It's the international legend. It's the one and only, the man with a plan. I'm only messing. He doesn't have a plan. He's like me. He just wings it. But he's the man with one of the best channels on YouTube. I have to say that out straight. It's the one and only Scottish Davros.
I think that's a bit no, to be honest with you, one of the best channels on YouTube, seriously.
Well, you are one of the best channels on YouTube, yes?
Alright, okay.
All right. Well, if you, what do you think you're better or do you think you're worse?
Well, you're always prepared. I'm on and say whatever's on my mind.
Yeah, but that's what makes your channel good, is because there's a lot out there that wouldn't really say what they want to say. You know, you do, and there's a few channels out there like yours that does some great work. So, well done, and keep it up, mate. Keep it up. Right, let's bring on our next guest because he will be on another channel later on. I'm pretty sure it's with Problem Being now at this stage. It seems to be a nice little cozy in on a Sunday night on Al Cockney Spock's channel. But one of his guests tonight will be PD Rich, and he is here with us on the panel to do Silence in the Library. So welcome, PD.
Hey.
How are you?
We got to get you on Cockney Spock to do a Doctor Who stream one day.
Oh, that'd be funny, that will. That'd be funny, all right, because I've been...
Daniel, I hear you're feeling a bit down, mate. Don't worry, we'll cheer you up on Thursday. We'll cheer you up on Thursday.
I probably won't get a word in edgeways, mate, because like with you with your sound effects and him telling these jokes, for God's sake, I'll just be sitting there breaking my bollocks laughing for the whole stream. So yeah, man.
You're like happy. There we go.
That's what I mean. So like if I'll go on a stream where I don't have to do much talking and where I'll be laughing my ass off. No. Listen, I know I talk. I know. Yeah, and someone did mention about poor Jack on Friday. When he came on, he didn't get a chance to really talk because I went on a bit of a rant. That is true. He did it, but I did give him a little bit of time. But when he does come on Friday, if he does, I promise to everybody out there that I will shut up. I'll let him talk.
Sorry I didn't pop in on Friday. I was watching Ninja Night and he had technical problems, so he said to start late.
No, that's right. You're all right.
The time I was just wrapping up. Cockney was starting. I was like,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Silence in the Library, lads.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this one this week?
It's one of my favourites.
And it's a really good episode. It's a master. This is where this is where you get solid turns across the board now. You start to get some like 10 out of 10 episodes.
Yeah, I do. I'm a huge. Yeah, I love this two-parter. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Season 4. We've discussed it all the way through while we've been watching season 4. We've all said that anyway on the panel. It's probably RTD's strongest. I also did a poll as well, and everybody also thought the same. So I put up all these series and I asked them which one was his best, and Series 4 won. So yeah, even the people that voted in the poll. Oh, I've got to change the bloody DVD. Are you joking? I have to put the other one in. But if you want to get your DVDs ready, and if you want to just if you two just want to add a little bit more to about this story, what you like about this story before we start watching, while I sort out the DVD issue.
Very good concept. Chills up my spine when I first saw what.
Yeah. It's also the introduction of your favourite character, isn't it, Daniel?
Oh, gee. Well, we'll get into that a bit later on during the episode.
Yeah, you can read me about it on Thursday. It's all right.
Well, he's not a fan of he's not a fan of River, isn't it?
That's the one.
Yeah, River for me kind of divides me now that all of this other rubbish with the timeless children thing has happened. She doesn't exist now, because none of it makes sense. Like, they've screwed it totally up. This is the thing. River's character at the start was great. There was that mystery to it. I think what blew it for a lot of people was the reveal, to be quite honest. While I was kind of intrigued by it, and it did blow me away, but I kind of knew. I had my suspicions. I can understand why some fans wouldn't like that, but listen, the problem I have with her is not even that. The problem I have is that Moffat just kept using her. And
that was.
But he kept inappropriately using her, though. He didn't use her right.
That was my stance on.
I know, but we know how our story ended. She didn't need to be in some of the episodes that she was in. Like the Weeping Angel one, like, she was great in that one, right?
Yeah.
So that
the Angels,
So like that one, that was brilliant, right? So you could understand that one, but after that, then it just got a bit. Our appearances just got a bit tedious.
Why? Why does she have to be here? And then she didn't appear in Day. The Doctor was like, "What? Why have her in Time? The Doctor is she not going to appear in Day?"
Yeah, and having her in the Capaldi era was stupid as well.
Yeah.
Bro, we got 22 people watching for New Who. We haven't had numbers like that in a while. For New Who numbers have been down for the last couple of weeks. But
we're the best season.
But I know, I know. Well, they get the views after the fact, but still.
We'll get all the American audience for season 5, won't we?
Yeah, we'll probably, when we do. I've got a funny feeling that that's what will happen. Matt Smith's Doctor is actually very popular, and I have to
get Charlotte back on the panel as well.
Yeah, 11 hours. Oh, Jesus Christ, man!
You can tell I've been hanging around with Cockney too much.
Jesus, man. Poor Charlotte. She won't be able to. She won't be able to handle an episode. Are you joking? Watching him whack into a tree and everything, man. She'll love that. She'll love that. Roy, I've got silence, so I'm going into it. Does it start straight away? I just want to see. Does it start straight away?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right. So I'm going to black screen. Right, so everybody can go to black screen. Do us a favor.
And who's done the countdown?
We'll get to that now in a second. I just want to make sure that everybody in the chat is ready. So if you have your copy of Silence in the library, in your DVD player, your PlayStation, your Xbox, your Switch, whatever you bloody use nowadays. Whack
Your
it in
media
there.
device, your media playing device.
Yeah.
Oh, keep talking, for crying out loud. I'm still boiling me rice. Okay. Right, we will problem big. Okay, hold on. What can I ask the panel? Okay. You've kind of put me in an awkward spot here. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Actually, in this story, right, a lot of things are gonna happen. Obviously, in part 2, a lot is explained. But I just want to talk about how Donna, how much of a caring character she is. There you go. I've got it now, Lee. So you're lucky.
Yeah.
You better dig me out of this one the next time. Right. Anyway, so you see the dumb girl. I forget her name. Do you remember when you go to the library and they meet the other people?
Yeah.
Donna is the only one that is nice to this girl. Again, Donna showing more character development. Do you think, in fairness, right, the Donna that we saw at the start, say in the Runaway Bride, would have went to that girl and been no?
She would have walked in like a prima donna in the middle of the room, started screaming her head off.
No, because like he was kind of suffering from a confidence issues, and throughout series 4, sorry, she becomes a bit more confident and a bit more compassionate at the same time. So that so by this episode, this episode, that kind of character development and that kind of development is perfect or a character.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't think, I have to be honest, I don't think Donna would have been even, I think she would have been scared. I think she would have been very angry, as we've seen her, She wouldn't be quite as in control, obviously. I mean, the character development for Donna is actually quite staggering in one season. Like from the Runaway Bride, and then we get to see her then, and then then that fourth sentence where she's talking to the doctor, right, where she's doing the finger, she traveled and all that, but that's RTD setting up, telling you what she's done after she met the doctor the first time. So she traveled around the world, she grew as a person, and then by the time she met the doctor a second time, she had a little bit of confidence. Because remember, the one thing about Donna was, because they used the mother for this, Donna always had low self-esteem, didn't believe in herself. That's why the doctor used to always tell her she was brilliant, right? Because she honestly didn't believe. Because remember when they met the crisis doctor, and he actually says it to her, you actually don't believe that you're brilliant. You actually don't believe it. You believe what people say about you. So that's what I love about her character. The character development is quite staggering with bloody Catherine Tate's character. Absolutely brilliant. And that's why Russell T will always be the king of character development, in my opinion, when it comes to Doctor Who. Nobody will ever come close to him. Nobody. He is absolutely brilliant. His writing, and it doesn't matter what he's writing, people will complain about, well, he's gone a bit woke now. Who cares? He's always been woke. That's the thing. Look at his era of Doctor Who. If you don't think that's woke, right, well, then there's something wrong with you, because it's clearly woke. The difference is that without compromising the show, without compromising the characters, without compromising the story. Now, Lee, is that enough now? Is your bloody rice done, mate? Because I can't keep talking about bleeding. PD though, would you like to add your point to Catherine Tate? Though?
Yeah, well, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think it is about she's a very good character development. The character Donald Noble, and she did have low self-esteem, but a doctor made her a better person. So that's why Wilf always said, "You've made her a better person, Doctor."
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. When Will says that to the mother, she goes, "Don't say that," and he goes, "But she was," and then the doctor kind of has a go at the mother then because, she's my daughter, she's brilliant, and then he turns around and says, "Well, maybe you should tell her that more often." And the mother's face, but the mother knew he was right, because the mother always did. She had no faith in Donna. Sure, even looking torn left the moment she's going to look for a job. I've no qualifications. Well, I knew you'd never amount to stuff like that. Like that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That do a lot to your self-esteem, and the fact that Donna grew into this character that ended up being strong. She ended up saving the universe. I mean, that is absolutely. There you go. I think he's are you using your second account now? Sorry. Are you using your second account now, Lee? I just want to make sure because there's someone in there using your name. I just want to make sure that's you as well, because the problem being is that they're popping up as well. So yeah, within a minute apart. So is that you? If not, someone stole your picture, mate. Well, we'll wait and see. I was signed in with my other account by accident. All right then. Right, it's all good. Right. It's countdown time. But we're having a bit of a debate who should do the countdown here. So I reckon we should leave the honours to the Celtic man himself because, he's a bit under the weather. When your football team is not doing what they should be doing. I feel your frustration, Daniel. I really do. We've been through it as United fans as well over the last couple of years, but it's coming good for us now. We're doing well, but we'll say no more. But do the countdown there, Daniel.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press.
There you go. And we are off for silence in the library.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like the way they wiped Donna's mind. That still never set with me to this day.
Yeah, because that was heartbreaking. I was in.
Yeah, I know, because she was going back to default setting, basically. She was going back to that person, that loudmouth that she was, that didn't believe in herself. And
it's just living for every day, not living in the moment, not living for.
You could get, and then I still make you guys evolved, but I was I was in 12 years old when this episode came out.
I know, Alf. I know we did wipe our mind to protect her, but it still didn't sit well with me. I can understand why he did it, but it never set well with me. She didn't deserve that. Not after everything she did.
Yeah. True Doctor Who beginning.
Yep.
This is typical of the RTD era, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It started off like that, and you think, this is going to be funny. This is going to be, and then it got serious. Then the vast, as Daniel said, even me, as the age that I was, that did send a bit of a shiver up you, because and then I remember the night that aired, right? And then a few hours later, it was dark, and I was outside, and I kept looking at the shadows. So that's how you know something is good. If the writing is great. And of course, look who wrote it. Look who wrote it.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the
Stephen
RT
Moffat.
So what we
era.
said about Moffat though, he's very much a sprinter, not a marathon runner.
But to be honest, to those even Moffat's
Oh, that was a lovely shot.
best episodes happened under the RT
They
era,
have.
if I'm honest.
Yeah.
They have. Do you know why? Because I bet you RTD has reined them in a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
he's probably said to him, like, do your idea, but listen, how about going about it this way? Because they're friends. They've worked together. So
Yeah.
hey, Tim, nice to
Them
see you in
too,
the
yeah.
chat. We've got Alpha Omega in the chat as well. Queen Charlotte, welcome, Queen.
Yeah. Good old fashioned Dead City trope as well.
Yeah. And yeah, kids look like obviously that's naturally kind of reminds me of something out of Star Wars. It's a bit with the back.
Yeah, it looks like Coruscant. It's like a
Yeah.
dead version of Coruscant, yeah.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love the trope. I love the Dead City trope. Yeah, that's like old Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, just what I loved about Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat together. They always brought back the old tropes every once in a while. It just really worked.
Yeah.
I think that's it. It was old, new, borrowed, and blue, and I think that's what always works.
Yep.
You won't have your best episodes, but you'll have good episodes. If you know what I mean.
Yep. I get you.
Yeah.
By the way, this was great because like you're looking at the screen and you're like, no, this exactly.
Yeah.
It's very good concept though. You know, the fact that you use paper, you know, what's made what do you make paper from? Wood, forest. You know, it's very clever. Very clever. See, Moffat, I agree with Daniel. Moffat produced his best stuff under RTD. He really did. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't write some great
good stuff on his own
stories as showrunner himself. He did.
Yeah.
He clearly did. I mean, he gave us one of the greatest episodes, in my opinion, of any Doctor is in heaven. And I know people say that some people are saying that people are overrated that. Watch that story. That story is not overrated. Watch how clever that is.
And he also gave us Evan Ferrar and the Vincent and the Doctor as well. So,
exactly. This freaked me out though.
they had these at the exhibition, the Adventure as well.
Did they?
Yeah. They are quite freaky.
Is that the exhibition at Cardiff, the Doctor Who experience?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
See, there's supposed to be an eye, across to a candle and an eye, a human face in the middle of it.
But it kind of gave me the eeps as well. You're right.
Yeah. What they did, they clamped the person and they filmed them speaking the part and then put the CG them in.
Ah, right. I never knew that.
Or it's a makeup. They think, join it around the edges of makeup.
Ah, right, cool.
I think for the close-ups.
I'm on the PlayStation. Can one of you guys give a timestamp on your DVD?
6:47 I'm at. Probably a couple of seconds behind.
6:50. 6.
About 7
Go
minutes.
to 7. Go to 7 minutes and
coming
10
up at 7
seconds.
minutes.
By the time you get to 7:10, we should be caught up. 7:10.
Yeah.
That's what I
Done
do
that as
normally when I have Charlotte
practical
on. I do the other
TV.
thing. I always tell her to give me a couple of maybe 20 seconds more than what it is they're watching, because then by the time you catch up, the DVD loads back up again.
Yeah. You can always chug what I call chugging the pause button. Keep tapping the pause button for a couple of seconds.
Isn't that shot just deadly there with the TARDIS and the lights on it? Look at that.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I see some of the shots in this the big room are absolutely the best, especially when they ran out the TARDIS. It was amazing. So I just think this one my very good. It's very spectacular episode. This one as well.
Yeah, but you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell that a lot the budget was used in this story as well.
I think you're right. I think it has to have got a lot of budget has to go as far as the Pompeii because they had to go and film in Italy.
Yeah.
But I think this episode as well, and I think the last two parts, I think they got the big budgets.
Yeah.
I think that's why they had to do, had to do a what I call a show in a bottle episode with.
I love this. Bang.
The next one.
I love the way she says it doesn't do wood.
Midnight, that's the one I'm looking for. Midnight.
Oh, I love Midnight.
That's a ship in a bottle
that's
episode.
my personal favourite. That Anton left, obviously.
But to be fair, PD, I enjoyed that in episode Midnight. It was a very sinister and concept.
It's a shame they didn't get Colin Morgan and Catherine Tate on screen at the same time.
Yeah.
Because they're both in the Catherine Tate show together at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, a few doctors have mentioned that they have to put the sonic screwdriver to have a wood setting. But they never get around to it.
One of the Matt Smith's toys has a wood setting.
Yeah, because didn't Smith mention it again in Empires in Venice?
Yeah, he was supposed to put one in season 7, I think.
Yeah.
He had to build he gets trapped in time and has to build a custom kind screwdriver or something. It's supposed to be because the toy was a tie-in to something, but then it was abandoned. But they still released a toy.
Yeah.
He started getting that with the toys. They started releasing these abandoned toys.
Yeah, I mean, like the only sonic screwdriver I had was the David Tennant sonic screwdriver, but with the N on the other end of it. Do you know the one I mean?
Yeah, I think I do. You see, yeah, they had to build your own sonic screwdriver set, which were I think were based on what you call it, based on original blueprints.
Yeah.
Because you got one that looks really like Paul McGann slightly, and that's actually the original design for David Tennant, but Russell Davis rejected it.
Yeah.
And then there's they've got Matt Smith's original design with a ball on the end that they changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
In
the face. Yeah. But yeah, then they had the Dalek gun with the Cyberman parts.
Checking shadows tonight.
Yeah,
Shadows tonight.
Yeah. And as I was saying, Daniel, they had the Dalek gun with the Weeping Angel figure and the Cyberman parts on, which was supposed to be another thing that was supposed to be used in season 7 that got rejected.
Yeah.
He needs a bigger head.
Yeah.
And you get but it's all all with that would have been due to the budget and the budget constraints as well, though.
Yeah, I know they had it all drawn out, but then Moffat kind of changed it all at the last minute.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the big thing with the Alliance.
Yeah.
It was probably because season 7 got cut in half.
Yeah.
in the US nowadays.
Yeah.
But see, to be honest, the Orton series since I've been kind of hot.
Yeah.
But well, I've kind of disrupted everything.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Oh, sorry.
It's
4 now.
I know.
4.
Oh, here we go. Here's my favourite
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, your favorite character in the whole wide world.
But it's well, if this keeps going, he'll have more than what the other fella had in his first year.
Yeah. Hey, it's another guy from League of Gentlemen.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
This was the first time she appeared, and she is good. River is a good character. Moffat just bloody.
Didn't know how to use her, I think.
Oh yeah, because she was good. Do you know what? He should have just brought her in as a permanent member of the Tardis team with Matt
Gave
and
her a
Lee.
spin-off or something, yeah.
You know, because them three would have worked in the TARDIS with Matt's Doctor, though. See, they would have worked as a proper team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem is he got infatuated with River and had that whole Series 6 story arc about her. Didn't really work.
Yeah, because that's kind. You can get because that's kind of even more but kind of started to go off the rails in series 6, and then you just continued.
Yeah.
Oh, Queen Charlotte has to leave us shortly because Line of Duty is about to start. Listen, I don't blame you. Line of Duty. We only see little snippets of it every Friday, and it looks bleeding absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna check it out because Cheryl again said it to me again. We really have to check that show. I know we keep saying it. We will, but because it looks mad, man.
And I should check it out as well.
It'd probably be worth reviewing, man. I mean, everybody's talking about it. It seems to. It always ends on a cliffhanger, and everybody's always talking about it during the week. So it kind of has the same hype. I dare to say it, but it kind of has the same hype as a kind of a Game of Thrones. I mean, like fan hype. I don't mean like same kind of level of show. I just mean by the way the fans react to it.
You gotta see what you gotta see.
Yeah, well, you should watch it because it stresses. Because Daniel, I think Charlotte would like you to watch it. Why don't you? There'll be something else for you to discuss on the channel. There you go. There, something good for you to sink your teeth into. And listen, you probably like a good old drama with a bit of mystery in it, like myself. So be worth watching. Tell you, it looks good. I'm gonna watch it from season 1. I'll
do the same. But we do a couple of panels on it together.
You should. It would probably be fun.
Yeah.
I just love his face.
Oh, here she is. She was dumb as a plank. I mean, she's worse than Yasmin Khan, and I never thought I'd say that. But then she becomes smart.
The doctor saves her because it takes her Yasmin's girlfriend.
But to be fair, I did enjoy her character.
Oh no, she's a good character. She's very vulnerable, and obviously she's only there because the boss wants a pretty face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean, she
I love the
doesn't.
way this episode has diversity, but nobody goes on about the diversity, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Good
And
old
yeah,
days.
but yeah, but that was kind of the but yeah, that was kind of the MO the RT.
Yeah, he did make the song and dance about diversity. He had
Yeah.
diversity in his episodes. He had
Yeah.
diversity
But he had
throughout
so
his
you
era.
kind of
The
see
thing
it,
about it is he didn't
recognise
read
it.
every 5 minutes and
Yeah.
make the song and dance about it
Exactly.
and talk down to the audience. He
Yeah.
just,
Exactly.
and that's what we're missing now. But
Katie
look,
Sackhoff kind of said recently about when they were going on about all the three women in the Mandalorian at the end.
yeah.
We just didn't take it seriously. It was just the best three people that Mando could find, and they were just doing a job.
Actually, I still like the man. I don't know how the Mandalorian is still getting stick. Look, I know I know there are fans out there bitter with Disney, and we have a right to. But I'm sorry, right? Just because you don't like a direction the show has gone in, or you didn't like this, that, and the other, and even the things that you are coming up with, they're so pathetic. The things that you are giving out about that people could see right through. Just if you don't want to watch it because you have it in for Disney, fine. Everybody understands that. But let everybody else that's enjoying it enjoy it. Mandalorian is worth watching, guys. I'm telling you, it is. It is. And even for the little cameo that you get, look at, I'm going to be honest, right? For me, it didn't even need that cameo. For me, it didn't even need that cameo because season 2 was still pretty good. But this was the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake.
Yeah.
This was everything that all Star Wars fans, and you know me, I'm not really a huge fan, right? I'm becoming a fan because of the Mandalorian. I'm going to be honest, right? But even I was taken aback by that cameo. It was very well done. It was done tastefully, and it was just it's even worth watching even for that. But the story itself, listen. Just because the certain character is not going to be turning up in season 3 is no reason for
the
you to
reason
watch.
Kate was saying it though is because she turned around and said something about Battlestar Galactica. They said they didn't make a big thing about it being her being a woman in the Star Wars.
Exactly.
They didn't make a big thing about it, Battlestar Galactica, and it worked.
And to be honest, if you know, it's all to do with this each sort of outrage culture that you're seeing in the fandoms, and I'm getting sick of it myself.
Yeah, I think Starbuck also worked because she behaved a lot like Dirk Benedict's character in the original as well.
Yeah,
perfectly.
And because I really enjoyed the Battlestar Galactica. It was good.
It's the way you implement it. If you implement it really badly, it's terrible. But if you implement it really right, you get Starbuck or you get Bo-Katan.
You're in my library.
Yeah. To all your cameras.
It's kind of a smart concept.
This was clever. I was like baffled. I said, "How's a horror library?" I was like, "What? Hang on. How does a little girl own a library?" At the time, I was like, "There's something going on here."
Yeah, it's really well done.
It bloody is.
Yeah.
So how to do stuff is, as I said.
Russell Davies knew how to do stuff. Those games, BioShock, the first BioShock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you see the shop symbol and all? It looks like the BioShock looks like.
Yeah, it does.
This is kind of got a BioShock kind of feel to it, this episode, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All you're short of is the big daddy and the little evil girl that runs around, I forget the name of the girl.
Yeah. A hell of a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where she goes mad, isn't it? Because she can't control the controller.
Yeah. Everyone remember those controllers?
Yeah.
It was like 12, 13 years ago.
Lee says Apple computers took over the Galaxy at some point. I say, yeah, they probably did. Well, they're not going to now. If Steve Jobs was still here, I think Apple would be even a better company. Apple, since Steve Jobs has died, has actually gone stagnant.
Yeah, it's just become Google. That's the problem.
They just keep rehashing his same products, but either making them bigger, thinner, smaller. There's no real clever people at Apple anymore. He drove, if people don't believe it, he actually did. He drove all those ideas, the iPad, everything. Like,
he was a pioneer. That's why they're not pioneering anymore. Nobody wants to try the new thing. They just want to produce the same thing. It's smaller and a bit better.
So Apple, until there's someone else out there like Steve Jobs that comes along and builds a rival company up, we're not going to have any more great breakthroughs from Apple. Apple's time is actually over, believe it or not, folks. People just haven't realized it yet. Because the brains behind that company was Steve Jobs. Why do you think they brought him back in the first place? They knew what they were doing. If you have ever seen any of the movies or read any of the stuff on Steve Jobs, you will see that he left Apple. He set up a rival company, and then Apple was struggling, and then they basically put their tail between their legs and brought him back. And then within a few months, the iMac 2 was released, and then after that, there was Apple Mac, I think, and then he did the first iPod then, and then of course we seen the very first iPhone, which was a breakthrough in phones, actually. So I mean, they'll never do anything like that again. Same with Microsoft with Bill Gates. I know he's not there anymore, but there's no innovation there either. I mean, the Xbox is the same. The new Xbox is like, it's basically the last generation, but they've souped it up.
Yeah. I know, it's because Microsoft has just released no operating systems, and that's it.
It's the same with PS5, right? Yeah, it is next gen, but it's in the very early stages. That's why most people still have their PlayStation 4s and haven't went to PlayStation 4.
Japanese don't want to touch PlayStation 5. They used to own it.
Yeah, so we always wait a year or two before you buy one of them, because there's more games. Second of all, Sony then have tested out all the bugs, and then when you do buy one, then you will probably get one and it'll work for you first time. Whereas when you buy a first, you'll always get glitches in them. So that's why I never write back to this anyway. But yeah, Apple ruled the world in Doctor Who's universe. Oh, this is where she Yeah. I think a woman that plays for is a supermodel or something.
Yeah.
Well, you could tell, let's be honest.
Well, I didn't actually want to say anything. But now you brought it up.
But the thing is, she can act, because when she starts being serious, she's just a clever version of herself. You can tell that this girl can actually act. That's the difference. But she definitely looks like supermodel material. So I'm pretty sure she was, because I know in Vampires in Venice, he got a couple of models in. Moffat did to play the women vampires, and there was such a big deal made out of them because two of them happened to be Irish models.
Yeah.
Did I just hear that scream twice?
I think so.
Feedback from someone might have done.
Right, just want to keep talking because I don't want it to come true, because you know what YouTube is like. They're being.
I've got my sound very, very low, so it couldn't have been me.
Yeah, mine should be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Helen McCroy, by the way.
Yeah, that
was sad.
Yeah, yeah, that kind of did understand myself. So you
Yeah.
can as well.
Yeah. Courtney, we were all talking about on Courtney's show the other day. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about her here when we found out. Actually,
Yeah.
the day that she passed away.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I tell a lie. That was Ninja Night. So I was in a chat Ninja Night, just generally telling them what they would do and what they wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sad though.
Yeah, she nobody knew about it. Apparently, she
I
kept
know.
it. She kept it like the way I think it should be with celebrities.
Themselves, yeah.
Keep your cancer battle private. It's a private matter, a family matter, and she did it the right way. So even more respect for her because she didn't make a song and dance about it. She
Yeah.
just went on with it. She stayed with her family and she kept it private. That's what celebrities should do.
Yeah.
But now you got celebrities on bleeding Instagram and all showing pictures of their babies and all of this.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I named me baby Coco
Pictures
Chanel.
of their tumors.
Or name me baby. Or name me baby Gucci.
Yeah.
Here you go. There's my new baby.
Yeah.
You know, getting oh look, I lost the baby. Oh look, I broke a toe. Nobody gives a shit.
Exactly.
Keep your crap to yourself. Yeah.
You only don't say, yeah, it's the whole thing. It's like, keep work and play separately.
It's like every time I put on Twitter, there's always something about the Kardashians, right? I don't know how many keywords I have to keep blocking, but like every time our name just pops up. Listen, right? I know some people out there like to follow wastes of spaces, people with no talent, but listen, I don't have to listen about it, right? But if you all think the divorce is just happening because like she's just got fed up with Kanye, he's had another thing coming to you. Remember her show on E is like finishing up, you know, the final season. So how can we make the final season great? Let's pretend that she's not getting a divorce, or let's actually do a divorce for real, right?
Yeah.
And then in a couple of months' time, you will get back together again, and you will remarry like the fucking idiots that she's on.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Forward, yeah.
She's
Not
remarried
falling
at
over.
this stage.
Yeah.
Little lunatic.
Yeah.
Charles thinks no because he's a bit of a space cadet. But trust me, that man can get any woman on the planet, even though he is a space cadet.
He's just not getting back together.
Yeah.
Well, she probably took all his money anyway, because they always end up being billionaires, and every bloke they end up being with ends up being
Robert
broke.
De Niro, isn't it? Poor old Rob De Niro shafted.
And it's true. They're billionaires now, and every bloke they've ever been with has ended up broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what that thing is it's plugged into. I know it's a USB device.
Yeah. Yeah, but that family has no talent anyway, let's be honest. They're all idiots.
Yeah. It's that device it's a weird. It's a USB device if you look at close, but I don't know what it's plugged into.
Sure, I blame Paris Hilton anyway. She started it all off.
Her and Nicole Richie, yeah.
Yeah, those two. The Simple Life. Do you remember that? Did you just watch that? The Simple Life with those two? That show that they had on MTV. You used to watch it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man, these people were bad.
You just think, how can you walk forward without falling over, being that dumb? When you're watching them, it's like, you're like watching them thinking, how can you just operate on a daily basis without being that crazy?
I have to be honest, though, I have to give it to Paris. She hasn't been in the fucking. She hasn't been splashed over the newspapers the last few years, and she's still active. She's just kind of out of the limelight, which is kind of good. Stay like that. She's still a good-looking woman, but she's as dumb as a bleeding plank, man.
Dumb as a bag of weasels, they say.
How can you get caught twice, though? Twice in a whole movie. Twice.
Yeah.
Not just once, but twice.
Yeah.
In fairness, those blokes should have been locked up, though, because they shouldn't have been filming without our permission.
Yeah.
You know, if you're into that type of thing, fair enough, but, like, you should always ask the one that you're doing it with permission, you know?
Yeah, always got to. Yeah, basic.
Instead of promoting these guys that released these tapes and became millionaires, they should be actually locked up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do things without permission, yeah. Can't film private property
Well, I
without
mean, I
permission.
feel like she was
Whatever.
violated, you know? I mean, no matter
Yeah.
what you think about the woman, still, she is dumb as a plank, though, because she
Yeah.
got caught like twice, like, you know?
Yeah.
Once, you can forgive, but when
Yeah.
it happens to you twice, you know, you think you wouldn't check around the bedroom to make sure there's no
Yeah.
cameras after the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's called once bitten, twice shy for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, these people are dependent on you. You've got to say Dr. Moon is telling you what you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's going on. Oh, Dr. Moon's now a future doctor. I'm like, no.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's a computer program. There you go.
He was an interface. That's
He's an
all he was
interface.
on a planet that happened
an
to be a
antivirus.
overview.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. He was
He's
the
not
brain,
it's not a
basically.
former Time Lord. He's an antivirus.
Yeah. They should have really called him the brain instead of a moon.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what he is. He's the one that controls everything, keeps the library safe, keeps the virus as PD. He is not a future or a past doctor. I'm sick of everybody saying Dr. Moon. This get away. This thing has been going on for years. He's not a doctor.
Ever since the crimeless Chillblains, this has been happening.
Oh, right. That.
Yeah.
Right. That episode should not be named again.
Yeah.
I do love that though. Donna is just out straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you kind of, when you heard that line where Subby is not worried because we didn't know, did we know whether Catherine Tate was leaving after that season?
No.
No, because David
No.
was leaving yet, did he? No, so nobody knew. So,
No.
like, with that line, like, how come, am I not in the field? Why can't you see me? I was kind of thinking, oh, that must mean she's not going to be there for next season. And of course,
Yeah. Yeah, that's never sat well. I've made the whole right thing at all.
I love the way they explain it. She says, oh, we'd know them, we'd know if they were there if they were on Earth. And he goes, no, not really. Sure, they live off roadkill and the odd person might go missing.
Yeah.
Great explanation. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene is the ghosting scene it's very,
Yeah.
because what could you say? You wouldn't know what to say in that situation. You know, if you could really do that, if you could really talk to someone after they've died, because there's an echo or their voice or whatever it is, it's yeah. Imagine he's had to tell another Dave now. Basically, you're filled now, and they're keeping you fresh. They've latched onto you to keep you fresh.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is proper Dave, isn't it? No. I keep getting mixed up. So there's two Daves. There's proper Dave and there's other Dave.
Yeah.
This is proper Dave, isn't it?
I think so,
Yeah.
Hey, we'll turn the lights out. Here it is.
Hey, who turned out right? I can't do the accent, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Let's just say, if anyone got hold of the second release of those from character options, the ones that only had the one mode, there is a way of restoring them fully to full operation.
Yeah. How?
Because the circuit is exactly the same. It's just missing a few components.
Yeah.
See, he knows. He knows that she's important, but he just doesn't. Again, the Doctor never wants to face something that's either coming or his past. And this is why he won't.
Yeah.
He's asking River certain questions, but he won't go too far because he doesn't want to really know.
Yeah. That's why he leaves the diary in the library in the end. And the sonic screwdriver.
Oh.
Seems like
Even the music.
Yeah. Yeah, the music is really good here from Orig again.
Who turned out the lights?
Yeah.
Who turned out the lights? That's that yes, yeah. In a space suit. That's just I mean Jesus man, kids would be Here we go, love it.
Yeah, not frightened to this right out and then have
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I love the way they did this effect.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I love this part because Ted. Look at him. Oh,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I want one.
Wow.
I want one with the skeleton's head and all in the spacesuit. I want one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make it glow in the dark, you know? Put blue neon lights or something on it so you can switch it on at night time.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Disruptor, she had the thingy to disrupt since day one.
If you haven't invented that BBC, there you go.
Yeah.
And remember who gave us the idea, so you
What's
know.
the other figure? I think you get the Vashtarada version and then the River Song version.
Seriously, man.
Yeah, but
They had all the figures.
yeah, I'll be certain you buy a go on the dark. Now, shouldn't you might be on to something
There, look, I say with the blue neon lights, it'd be deadly. Look, right?
Yep.
And you could use it as a kind of a side lamp. You could have different sizes. You could have a small version. You could have a medium version, and you could have a large version. Like, you know, I don't mean larger than huge, like a big huge lamp. But you know what I mean? You could have them three different sizes, and you have their little lights on it. It'd be deadly.
Yeah.
There you go, BBC. There, bring me in, and I'll even come up with ideas for old merch.
Yeah.
And actually make it and actually help you sell.
This is why they should be keeping them going, but it's not because they're just not clued on or up, are they?
They should listen to me.
They should listen to reason.
Yeah, they should listen.
Still a lot of stuff they could be doing from the old seasons.
Yeah,
that's new Who, not talk about classic.
Yeah. But you can see the BBC and the BBC don't give a shit about
I know.
Also the unfortunate one.
She got digitalized, yeah.
Yeah.
Ted is saying, who turned on the lights? Daddy turned on the lights. Daddy turned on the lights. Daddy is looking for something. Daddy found it because Daddy's a legend. You could take the boat there, woman. Right? You wait, woman. In a minute, love, yeah? Just because we're nearly finished this. It's Donna. I'm telling you, man, one of them, right? and when you switch it on, or when
Yeah.
you switch it on, it says who turned on the lights. Then when
Yeah.
you switch it off, it says who turned off the lights.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, it scares some kids, but that's the point
Yeah.
of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
The merch scared the crap out of them. They'll want it though. I mean, what a cliffhanger!
Yeah.
Why did that just skip?
I don't know. Maybe your DVD needs a.
Do 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 do.
Just don't get this excitement anymore, do you?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, oh man, it makes you just want to go straight into the next one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're gonna wait till next week because that's what we do. So it's Forest of the Dead next week, folks. Oh wow, I forgot how good this actually was. Right, I'm gonna start off because I'm gonna be quick because I've kind of said everything while I was talking.
Yeah.
About the episode. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And this is only the first half, and the second half is on the same part, if not slightly better. But I don't want to give this a 9. This deserves a 10. So the next one you get a 10 plus, because this is definitely a 10.
Got to join you on that one. I think this and I think Time of the Angels are definitely 10 episodes. Definitely 10-point episodes. They really are.
You get, I'm the same. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. You get the character development, get character development, and get a concept for a story, and it gets even better in part 2. So 10 out of 10 for this part.
Great. That was nice and easy. I love these new Who ones because we kind of do say everything that we need to say while we're talking, and then we can just give our score. So, because with Classic Who, you're watching so much that you do have to kind of have a bit of a chat at the end. So we got a 9 out of 10 from Enigmatic Joker. We've got an 8 out of 10 from Undercover Trooper. Chuck gives it a 9 out of 10. And yes, we do the second part tomorrow. We do New Who. We started off with Series 1, believe it or not. And we worked our way up now to Series 4. We do New Who every Sunday. So next Sunday will be the second part. We do Classic Who stories on a Saturday as well, if you're interested in them. What else have we got? We got Matt, who gave it an 8 out of 10. Problem Being gives this an 8.5 out of 10. Almost as good as Classic Who, he says. 8.5 out of 10 for Chris Persia. So the panel all gave it a 10, and it looks like most people in the chats are giving it between an 8.5 and a 9 out of 10, which is absolutely fantastic. There, we just throw the other scores up there. So yeah, nice little cliffhanger as well. So where are you guys on Classic Doctor Who watch parties? Also, where are you guys on Doctor Who? Oh, you mean well, we do have Charlotte on Classic Who with Problem Big, Real Super Doctor, and myself. Am I forgetting someone? Who else?
And sometimes Ulstrek joins you sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes Ballstrek joins us as well. For New Who, we've only got the 2 panelists here. And I have asked people, if they do want to be part of the New Who panel. Of course, if you are new, we'll have to get to know you for a while before we can bring you on panels, because we have tried to do that before. I've even brought guests on to talk about certain topics, and they've tried some. We won't get into it, but let's just say it didn't end well, and we have to take precautions on the channel. But yeah, if you're in the chat a while and we could see that you're getting on great with everybody, then yeah, we do. That's how everybody that's on here tonight and on the other panels get on. We get to know them first, and then we bring them on.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is we'll get everybody. Alpha Omega says that he gives 4 out of 10. Donna moaned too much, and then he goes, ha 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 ha. I'm only messing, just kidding. 8 out of 10, he says. So he really, for a minute there, thought there was going to be a mutiny in the chat. Everybody, because that would have been the lowest score. We know he really loves it. He's being silly. He's being silly. Aren't you giving my rating? I already did there, Alpha. I already did. I said you gave it 4 out of 10, and then you changed your mind, and it's an 8 out of 10. So there you go. Right, lads. What we'll do is, because I know Cockney Spock, PD Rich has gone off the Cockney Spock's channel now in a second.
Yeah.
I'll let you do your shout outs, which I'm assuming Cockney Spock will be mentioned as well. But there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm on Cockney Spock's channel tonight after this stream, and also we're on Thursday with Daniel Leach, our panelist. So if you want to join us, the link's in the chat.
Fantastic, absolutely. Right, Daniel, knock yourself out, because we know you have a lot to tell us that you have going on. So go for it there, pal.
Right, well, on Tuesday, to kick off my schedule on YouTube, me and Charlotte are back with our excellent conversations. Episode 8, where we'll have Scottish YouTuber PJ he's join us on a panel for a chat, and like as PD Rich has already said, at 9 o'clock and 9 o'clock on us myself and Charlotte will be joining Orkney, Spock, PD Rich, and probably Ian on Orkney Spock's channel, and then on Sunday, and then on Sunday, and then on Sunday, the day before my birthday, I'm back on here in the Tardis on to the second part of the part episode. So yeah, and you can also follow me on Twitter Celtic and you 20 if you fancy it, but that's my shout outs.
Fantastic. Right, so a little few things I need to announce actually before I do leave. So my Twitter account, the Tardis Zone, over the next couple of weeks, what I'll be doing is I'll be unfollowing people that aren't streamers and people that I interact with. Anybody else that I don't really know, but I've just followed because they follow me, I'll be unfollowing. I will be eventually protecting the Tardis Zone account for good, and I'll only be following the people like you ourselves, like PD, like Daniel, like Alpha, people that I interact with on streams, and people that I know that have YouTube channels. There are clearly some little rats in on me that are following me, that are giving information back to certain people out there. This is why this keeps going on, and these people keep coming after me, because someone is obviously informing them of all of my tweets or whatever. If they come out and say something about me and I defend myself, then they're playing the victim. So I'm going to be taking the necessary steps to protect myself and my friends and everybody else. So that's what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be purging the Tardis zone. I'm not going to be following as many people as I originally was. People like Daniel, Real Super Doctor, and all of those others that I have interacted with. You guys are all safe. All my friends are all safe. But the others that I don't really know and people that have just followed because other people are following, I will be removing all of those people. Now, if you have a problem with that, you can go over and follow me on the Irish Geek. That page will not be protected, but the Tardis Zone one will be, and it'll only be for me panelists and for people that I stream with and for YouTubers that I know. That's all there is for now. Because all of this nonsense is getting out of hand. There are innocent people being dragged into it as well. And I'm just not prepared to have any more little spies or rats in on me Twitter account reporting back to these vile pieces of shit. So I'm going to take the necessary course of action that I need to take, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm sorry if that's upset a few people out there. As I said, you can follow me on the Irish Geek. That one will remain open, but the Tardis Zone will only be for people that join me on panels and other YouTubers. That's it. It's the way I have to do it. I have to do something, because if I don't, the situation is going to be this. I'm just going to pack it all in.
Yeah.
And because I'm close to actually packing it all in, to be quite honest with you. So if I don't do something, I will end up packing it all in. And I don't want to pack it all in because I really do love doing this, but my mental health and me health, my wife's sanity, my sanity, and everybody else's sanity is more important, you know. But yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking those steps. So if you want to follow me on the Irish Geek. If you follow me on Twitter, because you'll probably see or find that you've been blocked by me. And it's nothing personal. I'm just getting rid of people that I don't really interact with, but that have been following me. I'm sorry. You can follow me on the other account. I just want streamers, YouTubers, and my friends to follow me on that account, basically. Because there are too many little rats going back to certain people in this fandom, and then those people are attacking me, and then when I come out and defend myself, I'm the bully, like what happened today. And I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. I'm not going to have these people try and say that I'm up to this, that, and the other. I'm not going to do it anymore. So I'm getting rid of. I know there's people spying, and I know there's been people helping to facilitate this as well by sending me stuff. I'm not talking about there's one particular person that sends me stuff all the time. I'm not talking about that person. That person has good intentions. This person is a bloke, and he's been sending me information, and I think it's been done deliberately from these people. They just want to keep it going. So I'm not prepared to do that. That's what they want. It's all a little game to them. Now, I'm not ranting or calling anybody. I'm just saying I'm not prepared to play their game anymore. I'm not prepared to get myself upset over these idiots anymore. So I'm taking the precautions that I need to take. And I will weed out whoever these rats are. When I find out who you are, I'm going to expose you as well, by the way. Because I know there's a few you follow me that are rats. And that you're going back and showing them screenshots and informing them on videos that I've done. Because it's quite funny that anytime I mention that on my stream, right, about 15 minutes later, then it's up on Twitter, right? There's someone on Twitter, there's someone that follows me on YouTube that's going back and reporting back to these people. And I'm going to take all the precautions necessary to weed these people out. I will weed these people out. And as soon as I find out who you are getting exposed for the little backstabbing idiots that you are. Right? So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, my friend.
That's
Yep.
it. Also, obviously, we will be discussing our Titanic Part 2. It's Real Super Doctor on the Irish Geek. As I said, I'm not going to make any promises when Cheryl's coming back to the Irish Geek. When she comes back, and then we'll start doing all the things that we said. So I'll just leave that to one side. Right now, we are doing Titanic discussions. If you just want to come and join us for them, you are more than welcome. That's me, myself, and Real Super Doctor. And then on Friday here, you have the Tardis Zone Talks. On Saturdays, you have Classic Who. And on Sundays, you have New Who. And Wednesday, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do on Wednesdays on either channel, because Wednesday is kind of being left open now because, again, because of drama with someone else, they've kind of ruined a stream that I was doing, and it went after they caused the drama. It hasn't recovered, so I had to stop doing the movie streams. And again, there's stuff going on there as well, which is ridiculous. You know what? This whole situation just makes me want to. Everything that's happened, I just, I probably would be best just to pack it all in. I know they'd be celebrating, but at this stage, it's getting to the point where it's not even worth it anymore. It's not. I mean, I've said everything I've needed to say anyway. They're never going to leave me alone. They're always going to hound me no matter what I do. But I'll try put these things in place and see if I can have a better life, And protecting the account did help some way the last time, but there were still people reporting back to these. So there's people, even with my account protected, there's people that are following me that are reporting back to these people. So that's why I'm going to unfollow everybody and block everybody. And the only people that I'm following are people that I trust, basically, and people that I streamed with and people that have YouTube channels. And that's it. The rest will be all gone. And whoever follows me, it doesn't matter if they follow me, because my account is protected now, so they won't be able to see anything unless they send me a request now. And I'm sorry, that's the way it's going to be, and that might upset, as I said. But if you want to follow me on the Irish Geek, you may do so, because there'll be no stuff for you to report to the other side on, so you can go onto that site. So I'm forcing everybody over there because I have to. Either that, or I'm going to end up in a month or two telling you, coming on and telling you I'm done. So that'll be it. This is the last chance saloon now, because I'm really seriously considering giving it all up. I mean, Ballstreck doesn't do as many streams either. He's kind of winding it down. It's just not worth it anymore, guys. It's not. You guys make it worth it, but it's not just worth. It's not the stuff that I'm doing with the reporting of the stuff. It's just not worth it anymore. It's like these people just can't get it inside their thick heads, and they have it in for me. And again, even today, we had two on Twitter, both beginning with T, having a go at me again. Because they have to. And we've got all these big YouTubers as well now coming after me, saying stuff, putting stuff up on their Twitter. And I will say this. Every single one of you will want to stop playing the victim, right? Because it's laughable at this stage. You come after me, which is a little post, and then as soon as I defend myself, you're coming out, oh, look, Noel's a bully. Oh, Noel did a video. Look what Noel said about me. Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm a big baby. I have to cry because Noel said they're talking about me because I was talking shit about him. Oh, I'm going to be a little crybaby. So, yeah. So don't be playing the victim, because it doesn't look good on you. Because, you know what? With the things that you have all accused me of doing, right? Being this master manipulator, being this, this evil person, and I am all of these things that you describe, yeah? So, you know what the funny thing is they're all describing these ourselves.
That's it. You just summed
it up. And that's the thing that everybody could see. So no matter what you do, right? No matter what you do, people will see through you as shit. Unfortunately, there are some that you have brainwashed, and they're the people, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm taking the steps that I need to take, because they've went after people on this panel as well, and they've went after people in the chat, and I'm not having that anymore. They're my friends as well. It's not just attacks on me now. They're going after people that they perceive as vulnerable in this fandom, because they think we're in a weakened position, because there's not as many of us as there used to be, because few have decided to take a step back. But that's not the case. We'll never be in a weakened position, because we will never stop saying the things that we say, and we won't back down from our points of view or our opinions. And that's the way it is. Right, I'm done anyway, but I just wanted to let you know what was going on Twitter, because I don't want people then texting me and saying, why did you block me on Twitter? As I said, if you still want to follow me on the Irish Geek. What I'm saying is that the Tardis Zone now on Twitter is just going to be for my personal friends and streamers that I interact with. And in fairness, that's the way it should really be anyway, because it is so I can get in contact with me panelists, and they can get in contact with me. And I do obviously watch streamers out there as well, so I follow a lot as well, and they follow me. So that's the kind of people that I'm going to be interacting with on Twitter. For the rest of you, as I said, the Irish Geek is the one where we can all interact together, but I just want to keep that one separate and private. So that's the way it's going to go. So I hope you all understand, and I hope you don't take offense to it. But it's the only thing that I can think of to do, because if I don't do this, folks, I'm telling you, I'm just going to tell you, I'll quit. For the simple fact is not for. I don't need it. I don't need the drama. I never want the drama, no matter what they say. They can say whatever. They can say I'm this, that, and the other. I never want the drama, right? I didn't think that there would be drama for someone saying that they didn't like the Doctor being a woman, or that they thought that the direction of the show was going there. I didn't think that was a negative thing, but nowadays it seems to be. You're a racist, you're a bigot, you're homophobic, you're all this, that, and the other. And the reason why that is because the media were the first ones to actually come out and call people bigots when they started not. The media was the one that started this. Brainwash these kids, and now they use it as their tool and their weapon, right?
What?
So this is what I'm going to do. So I hope you will all support me anyway on that decision. It'll be over the next couple of weeks. Won't be doing it straight away. I'll see how it goes. See, I'm still even now giving it a couple of weeks to see if everything calms down, right? And I'm just going to say to all the other people out there that are attacking me, right now, right? I just want to say one thing to you, right? You have a choice now, right? You clearly don't like me, right? And that's not going to change, right? You clearly don't like my opinions. That's not going to change either. So you've got a choice here, right? You really do have a choice, right? You can continue your campaign, right? And you could say that, there's definitely a campaign. Everybody is seeing it. I've showed all you their tweets anyway today. People have seen them, right? You clearly have an agenda, right? But you have a choice now. You can continue that, right? Just out of spite, because you really are a nasty piece of shit like I think you are. Or you could prove everybody wrong. And you could say, well, fuck no. He has his opinions. I don't agree with him, but I'll let him let him be. He's not causing any difficulty with me. He's not causing any difficulty with that. So we'll just leave him be. Let him shout into the void. Let him scream into the void, right? That's what you could say. Right? So you have those two options, because there is a third option. And the third option is this: I take yous all on. And I don't mean by doing silly little YouTube videos. I go and I get me solicitor, and I actually go with the evidence that I've already presented them, add on the rest of the evidence, and take every single one of you to court. Now, you can laugh all you want, because I know you will laugh, little T, because you're an arrogant little fuck, backstabbing little bastard, right? But you better take this seriously. You keep coming after me the way you're coming after me. It's clearly harassment now at this stage. I will have you, Mr. Tardis, and every other little shit that's done a hit piece on me up in court. And by the way, money will be no option, no obstacle here, because I've already been told by friends that if I need help with legal costs, they'll set up a GoFundMe and it'll all be sorted. So if you want to really continue this, I will go down the legal route now, because you are definitely causing personal problems between everybody in this fandom. But not only that, you're affecting my mental health, you're affecting my wife's mental health, and if that never happens to her, I know who I'm blaming. And I've already pointed the finger. You keep this up with all this harassment, I know who's to blame. Right? So I will go down the legal route. And try me. If you want to actually, and I'll say it to all of you right now, if you actually want to test me to see if I will actually do it, go ahead. Come after me again, right? I dare you, because I'm telling you now, I'll wipe the smile off every single one of you, our faces, because you are lifting clips as well, by the way. By the way, I am actually looking into something about that to see if there's any sort of copyright thing that I can get you all done. I'm looking into that, see if I can copyright some elements of my video. So then that means then you are in violation. I will find something. There has to be something out there, and I will use every tactic at my disposal that is proper to make sure that you pay for what you have done to me and everybody else in this fandom. So bring it on. You want to go down the legal route? I will. I have it. Listen, I've got all those screenshots. Got the videos downloaded, the videos that everybody has done, all downloaded on my computer, right? All be handed over. I've got plenty of evidence. I've got the death threats. I've got the tweets from Mr. Tardis where he incites people, where he basically puts up a whole thread about me. But you know, he thinks he's being clever, but he doesn't realize, as I keep saying, you moron, when you put up tweets like that, it sends hatred my way, and I can prove it. I've got all the evidence to prove. So if you want to take me on, if you all want to take me on, fine, we'll go down the legal route, and I'll make sure that you are all made pay for what you did, because what you are doing right now is bullying. It's bullying, right? You are trolls, and you will be done. I'll make sure you are done. I will. I'll make sure you are done in court. I will get my justice, right? My wife will get her justice. Every single fan that you've picked on will get their justice. And there's plenty of evidence from other fans out there of the abuse that they've received off other fans as well. And all because of posts that you have put up when you have come out against a person, right? It's all there for everybody to see, right? Videos up on our YouTube channels. You really are a bunch of dumb idiots. You really are, right? Because I tell you now, you might think Twitter is a court of law because you act like that. But a real court of law will look at everything that I have and will seriously do something and reprimand all of you guys. You are the worst kind of people on social media. You act as if you are all about inclusion and virtuous and all of this, but underneath it all, you are all a bunch of bullies, trolls, and you use these tactics like you do by retweeting people's tweets or putting up big threads about people or doing hit pieces on YouTube. Oh, look at Noel's a toxic bloke because he doesn't like Jodie Whittaker, or he doesn't like women, or he doesn't like this, that, and the other. You just don't know what the fuck I like or don't like, right? Okay? And by the way, you're right, I don't like Jodie Whittaker. I think she's a crap actress, right? Do I think the doctor should be male? Yes. If you have a problem with that, kiss my ass. Nobody gives a shit. But you guys clearly do. But listen, we'll go down that route. If you want to go down the legal route, because my friends have already come out and said they'll support me. They'll set up that goal for me. And trust me, when people know what it's for, and especially to take yous on and to take yous down a peg or two, trust me, there'll be plenty of people willing to donate. Because people want, I'm not the only one that wants to see the smiles wiped off our faces. See, right now, you think you can get away with it because you run Twitter, right? Or you think you rule Twitter. But you don't rule the court of law. I've got plenty of evidence going over the last 2-3 years. So, by the way, just in case there's tweets that you have put out there in the past that you might have forgotten about, I have them all. Every single one of them. And with that, I am going to go and say goodnight and look after yourselves and stop whispering. If you've got anything to say it out straight.
If it stopped saying anything, it'd be the worst.
No, I don't care. Listen,
Listen, you don't give away your plan to your enemies.
I don't care. They can know me plan all they want. I'll bring them to court if they keep going on the way they're going on. I'm giving them a warning now. If they do not heed that warning, I will do it. I will actually do it. Right? So I'm telling them now, they keep this up, I will go down the legal route and I will have them all.
All I'm going to say is it's all fun and games on the internet until somebody kills themselves, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. And that's exactly what they want. They're not going to get it either. So listen, as I said, keep it going and I will go down. And by the way, I guarantee you the first person to comment will be that little gobshite that ousted himself. As I said, do you remember when I put up that post and I said, watch, guarantee the fella that put out the leaks, I bet you the person that's backing them up will oust themselves. And he ousted himself. Watch, he'll oust himself now because he's probably watching now and he's probably flipping. Go mad! Go mad all you want. Right, well, I'm off now because PD's to go to Cockney's Box channel. I've got to go and have something to eat because I've got better things to be doing now than talking about these people now. Got better things. I'll have an old bit of chicken or something. Yeah, eat me chicken. Yeah. While I'm thinking about all the chickens out there. Yeah. Funny thing is, right, is just one more point before I go, is most of these little assholes have me blocked because they haven't got the balls to come to me face and actually say, they do everything behind closed doors, like their little videos and like their little tweets on Twitter. Just thought I'd mention that as well. Remember, these are the cowards, not me. It's at least when they call me out, I come out, right? When they call me out, yeah, they do it be closed. I call people out straight, right? I do it here, right? And I'm not going to be bullied anymore, right? I refuse to be bullied by these people because I have different opinions on Doctor Who than they have. How dare they think that they control this fucking fandom? You don't control this fandom. You never will. And you can fucking sit the fuck down because our time in this fandom will be coming to an end. You trust me on that one, right? Because as soon as Whittaker is gone, as soon as Chibnall is gone, right, you will have nothing to hang on to. Right, all these arguments will become invalid, which they already have, and nobody will be listening to you idiots anymore. Yeah, which is our fake rhetoric as well. Right, I'm going anyway. They don't stop because there are no consequences. Well, there will be consequences because this YouTuber here is going to stand up to them. This YouTuber here will take legal action if he has to. So I'm warning you now. I'm saying it out straight now. You continue to come after me, right? I will take legal action against Tardis, Mr. Tardis Reviews, and every other person out there that I feel that has slandered me. And trust me, Mr. Tardis Reviews is the biggest culprit of them all because he has tweet after tweet after tweet talking about me. Where he slanders me, where he calls me a white supremacist. I have all of them screenshotted and kept for when I need them, just like the other idiot. Yes, I did call you both out. You keep coming after me and all the other YouTubers that have been piping up lately, come after me. I'll take every single one of you to court. And I'm not messing. I am deadly serious this time. What yous are doing is disgusting, right? It's vile. and they actually go around and twist things. Yous are twisting everything. Yous are vile. Yous are sick. And I don't care. Use my videos against me. I've got 3 years of evidence against you idiots. That's so overwhelming that, trust me, it doesn't matter what yous have on me. They will see that yous are the bullies. They'll see that I was defending myself. So bring it on. If you want to keep it up, go ahead. Right, Daniel. I'm going to say good night to you. Lads, I'm going to say...
Good night, Nolan. Thanks for having me on, and thanks to everybody in the chat that showed.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Daniel's channel. Daniel, it has been great having you on. And go and check out Cockney Spock's channel, because I'm assuming they're all going to be over there having a nice little chin wag with each other. So go over there and join them. And I will talk to you all soon. I'll leave you with the channel trailer. Yeah. And I'll see you next week. Oh, in the meantime, if I do get any other Doctor Who news, you know I'll be on anyway. And if you haven't checked out that video, please do. 3 regenerations apparently filmed. Jodie Whittaker's doctor shot in the face. Manip Gill and John Bishop will leave. But the big news is apparently that Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker will both leave after Series 13. And also, apparently, the announcement of the new Doctor will be made during the Euro finals in July. So there you go. So that's a lot to take in. So go and watch that video, folks. Share that video as well, by the way, will you? It's doing well at the moment, I have to actually say. But there you go. When you get legit source information, people will come to us and listen to us. And a lot of people have left their thoughts in the comment section about that video. And some of you have come up with some good little theories. So, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Dan goes about shooting the Doctor in the face if it's true. Because that's just intriguing. I just find that funny, to be quite honest. Right. Here's the channel, the new Who, the new Who trailer. Of course. Yeah, like what he said. A few in this fandom could actually take that advice to heart and actually, do it. Anyway, that's us done. Daniel, thanks again, pal. You've been a legend. We'll see you next week for Forest of the Dead.
Yeah, see you next week.
Not a bother, pal. And everybody in the chat, good night. Thank you.